Hi guys and welcome. So every few months the affiliate links that I have for Amazon allow me to buy a little bit of something on there, and I always go on and I try and find something, because obviously it's your purchases that allow me to then get a little bit of kickback, and I try and find something that might be interesting, a little bit different, something I know you guys might find useful. And this time round I had a £20 voucher and I found these. These were £14.99, I believe, for soft pastels. Now I have, bear with me, I will dig them out. I have and love the mungyo soft pastels. These are lovely, lovely soft pastels. They're very budget, very cheap, same sort of price. And I have the what are we, 48 set here. So you get these beautiful, very vivid, very vibrant squares, and they make really nice backgrounds. I use mine for, you know, use blending brushes and things and rub on a background. And I've always loved this set. They were very cheap and they are very fun to use. Now I also have quite a few of the pan pastels, and they are not very cheap. These are very expensive, but they are artist grade. They're very beautiful and they create very beautiful backgrounds. But you know, I was having a little look and having a wander around to see what I might found, and I came across these, and they had a lot of purchases and really good reviews. And they had this 72 piece set. Now this is 70 colours with a black and a white. So in fact an extra black and a white, so I think you get 70 colours and then, you know, 68 colours, 2 black, 2 white. And these were the Artecho Soft Pastel Premium 72 pieces, and they came in this really beautiful sturdy box, and like I say, £14.99, guys. So I've got my fingers crossed. I'm going to try them with you guys. I haven't used them. I'm just going to have a little look, and you know, I'm quietly optimistic. I'm just going to see what paper I have that's going to be best to play with these, which is something that I should have done beforehand but didn't. Let's see what we have here. Pretty sure, yes, okay, that will do. I have this pad from Artful, and this says it's suitable for watercolour, pencil, pen, ink, calligraphy, pastel and oil pastel. So pop that off to one side, give them their best chance. So they've got a foam cover to stop everything from coming smashed, and I really like how these came. So they come in these little cardboard trays inside with the little plastic tabs to lift them out. Each tray has the foam top to it to keep your pastels safe, and both trays pop out of the box so that you can set them up on your desk and you're away, which I think for, you know, a budget cheap pastel is actually really nice for them to arrive. They're packed inside this foam, so they're not moving, jostling around, being hit against each other and therefore cracked. Don't get me wrong, I mean, that can make it a little bit tricky. No, they pop right out, in fairness. And I really liked the colour range. So you'll see, if I can get them all on, we've got greens, this really beautiful deep purple here, a dark blue, we've got some yellow and orange, a bit of pink and green. These look to be your neon colours here. So we've got green and blue, some purple, some pinks, some browns, some red, which is nice to see. That looks like a decent red. Got some orange, not a billion yellows either, which is also nice to see. Spare white and spare black, which, you know, it's good because you'll use those the most generally. We've got some nice greys, another green, and some more kind of pinky reds. and then a really nice pale blue, and then this rather unusual, what looks to be a warm grey, which is nice, and a cool grey. It's got a bit of brown dust on it, but that's what it is, and this rather pretty lavender. Now I would like to have a little bit of a swatch out and show you guys these colours, so I'm going to pull my piece of card out of there. We're going to pop these off to one side. Look at me, I'm covered already, it's already on my paper. I'm such a messy human being. Right, okay, I have my fingers crossed. I'm really hoping these are nice, but let's see. So we've got this kind of rather nice green artichoke colour. Just want to see them move. Now obviously I'm using paper that, you know, should work quite nicely with them. That is beautiful. Beautiful, and it has moved right into the paper. Really nice. Now I can't be doing that the entire time, so I'm going to give my finger a wash. I just wanted to see, and I do have some slightly more suitable blending brushes somewhere. Let's get that off the end of my finger so I don't cover everything in it. Hey, right, and what I do also have is some of the little brushes from my soft pastel, so we'll see how they work. We'll put that one back, we'll move on to the next. Oh, they're beautifully soft, immediately rich. Obviously when you fade them in, they're going to tone right down. That is the nature of soft pastel, but just look at that beautiful blend, and they just disappear straight in. See how they mix together. Yeah, oh, they are really pretty, very messy by nature. You can't really work with some soft pastel and expect them not to be, but they are actually really soft, really nice. I like it. I mean, it helps if you're using paper they're going to work nicely with. I'm really interested to try this really dark purple. Just being nosy at this point. That, it's a beautiful plum. See if they mix and what we can get. Let's add a little bit of a pink to that. I'm going to pull out this neon pink. See how it affects the purple, and it does, it adds a pink tone into that purple. Really nice. Right, okay, so I've gotten a little bit distracted. We'll pop some of these back, and now I will just swatch out the colours for you guys. So we have a blue. Oh, I'm going to be so dirty. Right, a yellow. That is a beautiful golden yellow. A very bright sunshine yellow. Another yellow. Yellow's yellow, isn't it? I mean, there's only so different they can be. There's some neons in here, which is intriguingly different. I'm not a neon person. I'm not sure whether that is beautifully soft. I'll actually, but you know, they might make for nice because of course when you blend them out a little bit, they're gonna tone. There's too much pink on there, Emma. Too much pink. They're going to tone right down, so they might create really nice highlight colours, to be honest, because they're not going to, I'm running out of fingers, guys, be quite as vibrant when you blend them in. Yikes. Need to remember not to touch anything, guys. Don't let me forget. Don't put my fingers on anything I shouldn't do. So that's the first row. Oh, I am super pleased. These are really nice. You can see how soft they are, but how absolutely filthy I am. I like as well, you know, they're a decent size, they're a full piece. These are numbered, so you do have a way to swatch, and so I would maybe advise working from the other end of your pastel if you want to keep the number. Look at these beautiful colours. To be honest, purple. I love that there's a warm, look at that French grey. I'm getting a little bit excited, guys. And the way I see it, I'm already covered in pastel, so beautiful lavender there. Oh, these greens are lovely. I can't quite get over the price I paid for these. I was dubiously hopeful. I mean, they'd had an awful lot of decent reviews, but you still, you know, you never know, do you? That is a gorgeous, like a purple grey. We've got a cool dark grey there. It's a slightly darker cool grey. A very deep grey, and then of course, I mean, there's your black. Really nice solid black there. You get two of those. Got some oranges. That's a beautiful tan colour. Oh, I'm gonna pop my mucky box to one side. We're on to the second tray now, guys. Look at me, oh my god, the things I do for you lot. No, I love it. Oh, it soothes my soul. having mucky fingers fixes my life, honestly. Oh, I love these foresty green colours. We're getting into our kind of teals and turquoise kind of colours. Some pretty blues. I'm very pleased with the colour range to this. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I love that blue. Gorgeous. Have to see what that blends into. Sorry, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, sky, sea, bit of everything there, isn't there? Right, back to it. Sorry, guys. Oh, really nice navy as well. Glad there's something dark. Oh, we have our first victim. I've got one snapped piece. Not a problem. He'll work just fine. Let's pop him back together in the box. Unlucky chappy there. Not the end of the world. Beautiful purple, that. And another. We're getting into some pretty pinks now. These are very vibrant. Obviously, you know, if you're using them for backgrounds and smudging them in, they'll be a bit paler. Love that berry colour. Is there a colour I haven't liked yet, guys? I need to stop saying that I love these colours. I love soft pastel, that's the problem. Look at these browns. Haven't been this excited for ages. Okay, let's do that. My poor desk. Look at that red. How has this cheap company done these things so well? Why can't others manage this? Why is it so difficult? 72 pastels, guys. 72. I'm sure I paid, it was £14.99 for these. I bought some of the Lyra while I was at it, and I think for a little pack of, I don't know, how many do you get in the Lyra? I think I don't want to touch anything. And I will show you these at some point, but I got 12 and these were £12.99. But I've heard really good things, and it's kind of what I went on for, but then saw these and was just too curious not to. I'm so glad I grabbed these. Oh, so glad. You know, when every so often you just get a really good budget purchase and think, ooh. Now, don't get me wrong, can't say, you know, there's going to be any kind of like fastness for these. But, you know, for me, for my colouring pages, I think I'm going to have plenty of... I need a clean finger, guys. Clean finger, let's see. Let's look at that. Sorry, guys. Now, don't get me wrong. You're not going to get that sort of result on Amazon paper. But, you know, I wanted to show them on proper paper so that you know how they should. Work and move. I love it. I'm very pleased, guys. We'll just go with that. I'm very pleased. Now, I did just want to show you how they kind of go down the way that you know, probably colourists would want to use them. I'm just going to take a very cheap piece of copy paper. Now, don't get me wrong, Amazon paper is a little bit more toothy than normal cheap printer paper. But so you know, you will get a slightly better result. But obviously, I want to be able to just have a little look and see how they might react the way that we're going to want to play with them. So I don't have any cotton wool about, but I've got a bit of tissue. We're just going to see a very, very quick play. So most people, when they're doing a background, they've got maybe a cotton wool pad, or those little the little eyeshadow brushes work really well, but mine's filthy. So and what they do is they take a rubbing from their pastel and they put that onto their page to create what they want it to do. So we'll add maybe add a purple to that. So they take a rubbing and they add their pastel. Now mine's picking up any kind of texture underneath the page as well. And the other way, of course, is... Where's my scissors? I have scissors somewhere. It's better to use a knife or such, but I do have one. I use a cuticle knife. And all you do is you take a shaving on the patches of paper where you want to use your pastel for your background. And again, do I have red or purple on one of these? I've got a green one. I did have one. And from there you rub your shaving into your page. And you can then kind of work with your pencils on top of that. You can even put inks down first and then add pastel colour on top if you like. and you create your backgrounds. So yeah, guys, I don't even have any baby wipes. Gonna have to go wash my hands. So let's pop these back in here. I will link this item that I got from Amazon in the description box down below. Of course, you guys know by now I am an Amazon affiliate, so I get a little bit of kickback when you buy items through my links. It helps me purchase silly things like this for the channel to be able to play with. I'm gonna have to put that somewhere to wash. Really need to be careful about how we clean this desk when we're done. And as always, I'm trying to move the pastel so that I can pop these in here. So that is the 72 colour set. Of course, I am in the UK, and that is the Artecho soft pastel premium 72 piece. And yeah, you've got to be ready to be messy. Don't be afraid to get your fingers in stuff. Do put a cloth down on your table and try not to get it on your carpet. And apart from that, guys, have fun, enjoy, and as always, thanks for watching and happy colouring. I'll see you in the next video.